Someone posted a video. It's George Carlin's stand-up comedy show. He's talking about the American dream and how the filthy rich, the crooks at the top of the pyramid, are exploiting everyone below them, using this concept, this ideology of the American dream, making everyone copying each other, trying to obtain something that used to be obtainable some generations ago, but now is just a dream for the younger ones, not knowing how this scheme actually works, how people get into schools trying to get a job, but the job actually is just enslaving them. It's keeping them away from their freedom of choice. They just pick a recipe that is being out there, posted out there, that it's a recipe that works for some people. Get a job, get into the marketplace, and try to make money to achieve that American dream. So this George Carlin is trying to wake people up, and in the audience people are laughing, they have fun. Of course they go home and they may talk about that, they still laugh, but they stay asleep. Why? Because it's easier to stay asleep than having the energy to be awake and maybe sometimes fight the flow, fight the norms which are set by the rich, who created and crafted this ideology of American dream some generations ago, but it started a long time ago. And I'll tell you something, George Carlin mentioned that these rich people use money to craft this ideology and craft this clever system to keep people enslaved. And he said they use money. Whose money? I tell you something, everywhere, in every corporation, those money are the workers' money. If you look at the governments who use money for different purposes, including something that is not in your best interest, like spending money on military or maybe war on Ukraine, that also coming from your labor, from your time, from your intellect. That's your energy that comes from God. You are like a battery, you recharge from God. Doesn't matter if you believe in God or not, but you recharge, let's say during the sleep, during the rest, during love, during excitement, you recharge, and now you have to use that energy. Also, you recharge when you eat. Yes, the science tells you that. You eat nutritious food, and about that, this is another topic. What is nutritious food, and how this American economy is providing you with less nutritious food, because people in the food industry are trying to scheme every little dollar, making themselves rich, but feeding you or providing you with crappy stuff. So when long time ago everyone started equal, someone had to take advantage of the weaker one. So it's rarely the case that the billionaire got to be a billionaire because he worked harder. You cannot tell me that these guys from Google or from Facebook got to be so rich because of the fair trade. They put this amount of work and energy, and they got in return this equal amount or equivalent amount of money. Or they invested, and because of their smarts they made such big amounts of money. No, that's not the case. They stole your private information, they sold it to other crooks. So someone took advantage of you and your relatives, your friends, everyone else, because it made it convenient for you. So when you buy groceries and they ask you to load your SIM card or your air miles or stuff, you gave away your privacy. When you Google search or use their maps, you gave away your privacy. When you do use your cloud services, your, I don't know, Apple services, they all steal a little bit of your privacy, and they make money out of that. So Facebook is big on that. So these newer billionaires clearly got to that level of reach, like a wealth, because of unfair business practices. Not unfair, but I don't know, it's like you can compare this one to the thieves, but the thieves get to jail because they don't have enough money to avoid the law, while these guys had a bunch of lawyers that are helping them to steal even more. Yeah, so George Carlin is saying that these people use the money, but like I said, those money are not their monies, are still your money. So they steal your money and use the money to steal even more, to fool you even more, to keep you asleep. So they steal your energy by underpaying you or by forcing you into buying certain services or forcing you to do certain things, or like in a case of government, they tax you a certain amount without asking you if you really want to pay for rockets sent to Ukraine, right? So but it's not because they send the rocket there, but someone rich who owns lots of stakes into the military industry, into this war machine, is making lots of money. So it's all these big deals that people don't see, and these big deals that these rich people do, they go to decision making and policy making that are affecting how much you make, how much you spend on fuel, how much the cost of living is for every country. So they don't allow people, the ordinary people, to get too wealthy, because that means more people would copy the recipe and would start getting free. So if someone found a recipe to reach freedom, that is quickly being shut down, new policies, new rules come into place or into force when someone, let's say some guys from Bitcoin, found this trick to make money out of nothing. It did work for a while, some people got rich, but not too rich. But some people got, let's say, bought the freedom using this trick, and quickly, a couple of years, the governments came with some regulations, so now Bitcoin is not like a big thing anymore. So people are looking for ways out, for ways to buy their freedom, but they are either being caught or being shut down, or their recipe to success into buying the freedom is being dismantled. So again, your energy, your time, your love, your creativity is being used to further enslave you. So those money that they use to keep this American dream going is not their money. It's stolen money and stolen from the workers. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.